What's up, y'all? I'm gonna try this one more time, y'all. Listen, your boy has been working this morning trying to make this video of some truth to spit out to everybody. Um, Seems to be that every time I try to load this thing up to save it, to put it on TikTok, YouTube, whatever, for some reason the video just disappears. And it's like, it's like it was never made. It's funny. Because listen to what I'm about to say. I need people to understand this, and mostly I want to say this to give, everybody wants to be told, they're appreciated, stuff like that. Everybody needs that, that love. So here I am. It's your boy, Sprig of Maine, showing this love. So listen. The people that you know as the Jewish people, these rabbis, these guys that are like in Israel, and they say they came from Israel, that's their home, but they have their skin complexions like mine. They have little curly hairs, and they're rabbis, and they're Jewish, and all that. Well, look, man, there's some evil ass people, you know. The United States of America, our currency, the U.S. dollar, is backed by gold. Now, do you know do you know who owns our Federal Reserve? Jewish people. You know the Rockefellers and all that were Jewish people. But, I might have to back it up. But they're not the real Jews. They're not the Hebrew Israelites. In fact, the Hebrew Israelites, the real ones, are, all the African Americans that we have in America. And, there are more places that the Hebrew Israelites were enslaved and scattered to across the earth. But we're just going to speak about the, quote, African Americans, black people in America. If anybody's a Jew, little baby, the rapper, that's what a Jew looks like. So, that's what a Hebrew Israelite looks like. These cats that say they're Jews, these rabbis and all this, Caucasian looking cats, listen, what those are, they're Kazarian Edomites. Kazarian Edomites. They refer to them as Kazarian Edomite Jews. But in fact, they're not Hebrew Israelites at all. So, the people that started this whole slavery business a couple hundreds of years ago, it's called, the routes that they took with the boats, slave ships and all that. It's called the Jewish Transatlantic Slave Route. Now, was it called that because it was enslaving the Jews? And that was the slave? No. These people stole that name from the people they were enslaving and scattering across the earth abroad, and reteaching them about their history and what religion, because these people that speak and say they're Jews, Hebrew Israelites, in fact, are not. The real Hebrew Israelites, I believe, from most I can trace back, it was in Africa, Somalia, I believe it is. Haile Selassie. Y'all ever heard, Look it up, man. You know, because I think it's real dirty that these dirty ass little Kazarian Edomite, you know, fools went that hard, man. You know? And then this is how hard they went. So they dropped slaves off over here. Let's just use, as many places the slaves were took to and scattered to across the earth. But let's just use America. You know, man, like, think about the day that, like, they made this plan. They were like, yo, we ain't shit. We some dirty ass little, like, I don't even know what you can call these people. They're not even like white trash, because like us Caucasians don't even, we don't. They're not part of us. They're not part of our bloodline. It's the bloodline of people that come from, Hasatan, and that and they went out and think about this. Why did slavery happen? Why did that mass exodus out of the country? Like, why did that huge amount of people? And why was it all black skin-toned people from Africa, pretty much? Hebrew Israelites. What did these so-called Kazarian Edomite Jews, so-called Jews, have against these black guys? Did they fear them? And if so, why? I think that one of these cats thought, hey, we're some dirty little cats that sleep on dirt every night, and don't even know what water is to take baths, and we suck and we don't have any food. So what we're going to do is we're going to go take God's chosen tribe, God's chosen people, and we're going to enslave them, scatter them across the world, rewrite history, and claim the throne for ours. And that's what they did. That's what they did. The devil had to go real hard to do that to God's chosen people. But listen, I know why God let it happen, because even though it's terrible with slavery and stuff, the Hebrew Israelites got scattered and put into slavery, but I think it was a plan to bring up the consciousness of the rest of the population of the world using God's chosen people. Right? So don't be fooled. Bad news. If you're some, Caucasian, white-looking dude like me, and your parents told you're Jewish and all that, if you don't look like Lil Baby or Da Baby, or if you don't maybe look a little bit 50 Centish, you're not a Hebrew Israelite. You're not a real Jew. You're not that. Like, the real quote Jews, the real God's chosen people, Hebrew Israelites, are black people. That's right. I'm saying it. Because, it needs to be said, especially by somebody from my race, so I'm going to step up and say it. Now, why do I not have a problem saying this? Because I'm a wigger and I'm just all for black people and all this. No, I'm for everybody. But mostly, you know, I am for my race, you know. I do support my race. But like I love, you know, I love all people because I'm a man of God. I'm a child of God. And you know, I don't think there's anything wrong. You know, it doesn't degrade me, my family, or anybody in my Caucasian race to say that those black people, those slaves, actually are the real Hebrew Israelites, and I know it for sure. I know a lot of y'all white people will look at me saying this, and so-called thank you Jewish, fake Jewish dudes, you Kazarian Edomites, look, going back to Russia and them's, going back to Russia there, boy. Going back at you know, to the frozen fucking tundra in the USSR, bro. Your dirty asses got kicked out every time and got that ass whooped. See, these Kazarian Edomite little dirty fools tried to come and take some more land grab. But you know what? They got knocked the fuck back by the Taliban, Osama bin Laden. That's right. We gave the Taliban and trained them. CIA trained them and everything, including bin Laden himself, to fight off the Russians out of their country. And you know what? They spanked that ass. So those cats over there running around, Putin and all these cats in Russia, you see how they're like, they look like they're white people, but they're like, their skin's a little darker, you know, little darker tint. Yeah. You dirty little bastards. Look, you know, you keep trying to lie on God's people. You keep trying to land grab, and you keep trying to bust up in this motherfucker and say, we're the chosen people. We're Jewish people. We're God's chosen people, Hebrew Israelites. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're from the frozen fucking tundra of, you know, of what? Moscow, where like Russia is? You know? That's why y'all all live over there and it's so cold and desolate. Y'all are also mad all the time. You wonder why. It's a punishment. You know? That's why Russia will always get spanked. So y'all don't worry about this World War III shit. You know? But look, man, back to what I was saying. It's very important that y'all know this. I'm going to make some more videos sharing some more truths with y'all. Here's another video I got coming to you. The fact that we manifest our own reality by our thoughts. Example, you wake up in the morning. This morning, say you woke up 6:30, stumped your toe going to the bathroom, you felt so tired, you said, oh, I don't feel good, I don't want to go to work, it's going to be a terrible day. And now you're having a terrible day, and it's only halfway through it. Well, that's because those thoughts you had this morning manifested your reality. So if you would have stopped yourself and said, you know what, I feel a little bit tired, and you got to stop yourself because we're all guilty of this. No one's perfect. White, black, it doesn't matter. We're all human. You know, you gotta catch yourself when you wake up and think, yeah, I'm a little tired, but I'm gonna make this a good day. Because if you don't control your thoughts, monitor them, etc., on and on, you know, your reality, your life will just, you know, be out of your hands. The truth to controlling your own life and having what you want, what you need, and what you always dreamed of, and having the best life is to monitor your thoughts. You know, in the Bible it said in the beginning there was the Word. Before, like anything, it was just pure darkness. I don't know if God was here yet. I don't think so. In the beginning, there was a word, the Word. There was a Word. Which means we'll just say in the beginning there was a thought, you know? And that created everything, created reality, the universe, earth, humans, God, whatever, all this stuff. So, you know, sorry y'all, I'm a little frustrated because I've been trying to do this video all day. So I hope I did a good job, man. And, you know, just a shout out here, man. I hope the people that hear this and needed to hear this do appreciate. You don't have to appreciate. I just want to say